guys, welcome back to another episode of the Love in Bahrain show. I'm your host Hera, and as always, happy Thursday. I wish you guys a lovely weekend ahead. Some things to catch up on before you start that weekend. We have some exciting stories for you guys, some news from the Olympics, some electric vehicle charging stations that you guys might fancy, and Bahrain was also listed as the least expensive or one of the least expensive countries to live in. That's exciting, so stay tuned to hear more about these exciting updates. So to start off, we have some great news from the Olympics. Winfred Yavi, who is a 24-year-old runner from Bahrain. She's originally from Kenya, but she went to the Olympics and represented Bahrain. She not only got the gold, but also broke a record from 2008 for her 3,000 meter steeplechase. So what she did is she broke the record that was previously at 8 minutes and 58 seconds. She broke it by completing it in 8 minutes and 52 seconds. So that is impressive because this record has been held since 2008, which is a long time ago. And people are so proud of her for doing this. And she put Bahrain on the map, and she's just 24 years old. And she was so excited. There's a clip of her running and finding out that she won and broke the record at the same time. I mean, a double take. Like, people were so excited. She was so excited. You should definitely check it out on our website. Videos of her are going everywhere. The picture is so wholesome. The smile on her face says it all. And Bahrain couldn't be more proud. So yay for Winfred and yay for Bahrain. And another update with the Olympics. This one's a cute one because an Irish rugby star, his name is Harry McNutley. He was at the Olympics recently, and he was showcasing his collection of pins that he had gathered at the village, and he shared the video on his Instagram page. And guess what was at number 1? The Kingdom of Bahrain. He was saying that he was actually born here, and he loved the pin and was super happy he met someone from Bahrain at the village who gave him the pin. And he has a personal connection and history with Bahrain because his father actually worked in finance over here and was also part of the Bahrain Rugby Club. So the legacy continues on with his son taking it on to the Olympics, and his mother was also the air hostess for King Sheikh Isa bin Salman Al Khalifa's royal flight. So there's a lot of connections from both sides, and he made sure to honor Bahrain, his birthplace, and put it at number 1 for his favorite pins. Moving on from the Olympics, although these two stories were super exciting, there's a lot of increase in electric vehicles in Bahrain, not only from Bahrain, but from the GCC also, because it's summer, everyone's road tripping everywhere. You'll see cars from Dubai, from Qatar, from Kuwait, from Saudi, in the kingdom. And a lot of these are EVs. So you should keep note if you have an EV or know someone who has an EV. There are quite a couple charging stations here that are convenient for you to park your car, let it charge, and enjoy your time. So we have 4 places. Number 1, we have Bahrain City Center. Everyone knows about City Center. Everyone knows it's always bussin'. It's always cool. A lot of stuff happening, movies, new cafes. So if you want to go pull up to the mall, park your car, enjoy 4 or 5 hours of shopping and movies and dining, then Bahrain City Center is a great place to start. Then if that's not your vibe, there's Atrium Mall in Saad. If you live there or have an apartment there closer to the mall of Atrium, then head over there. They also have a cinema. They also have some entertainment for the kids, like some Jumpsters. I think it's called Jumpsters, the place where you can jump indoors. Huge trampoline park, also an amazing cinema, some great restaurants, some cool stores. So Atrium Mall is also a great place to charge your EV. If you're not a mall person and are more into leisure, then there are 2 hotels in Bahrain that have EV charging stations. Number 1 is Hilton in Jufair. They actually partnered with McLaren to build an EV station that can charge most, if not all, I will say most, EV models from 4 to 6 hours. So if you want to relax, take a nap, have some food, enjoy the views from Hilton Jufair, then you should go there with your EV. Then the other hotel centered in the heart of Manama is Intercontinental. Yes, they have EV charging stations, and yes, you can park your car anytime. Enjoy the Manama Souk, enjoy the city vibes, explore the city a little while you charge your EV. So there you have it, guys. I will list the places one last time. There's Hilton Jufair, there's Intercon Bahrain, and there are 2 malls, which are Atrium Mall and Bahrain City Center, for you to charge your fancy electric vehicles. And finally, the last story of the week. There'll obviously be a lot more next week, but the last story will end on a high note. Bahrain was listed as one of the cheapest places to live in the entire GCC. It was at number 4, compared to a lot of different cities in the entire GCC. So at number 1 at the moment was Muscat, then came Doha, then came Kuwait City, and then came Bahrain at number 4. Woo woo for Bahrain. It was actually ranked 110 when it comes to globally, which is amazing because a lot of people are recently finding out after coming from different cities in the GCC that Bahrain is not all that bad. Things are relatively cheaper here compared to other cities like Riyadh, Abu Dhabi, Dubai. That's why you see an influx of cars from Saudi and Dubai and Abu Dhabi in the kingdom. Like if you are driving around on a nice Saturday afternoon or Friday night, you'll see a lot of cars that are not from Bahrain because everyone wants to come here and enjoy all the cheap finds, like the cheap cafes. The hotels are relatively cheaper with the same experiences of the beach and the fanciness and everything. So with all good reason, Bahrain is number 4. A lot of you guys did say that it should be number 2. But I mean, it was quite surprising to people that Doha actually made it at number 2 instead of Bahrain, because everyone thought that it was more expensive. But guys, the economy is booming. Like everything's expensive at this point. But Bahrain's number 4, so yay. That is all for this week. Some amazing stories from the Olympics, great news for Bahrain being a cheap place to be, and a list for your EVs to charge. So don't forget, guys, you can always read more into these stories on our Love in Bahrain website or check out our Love in Bahrain TikTok and Instagram page. We are everywhere. We're on Threads, on Twitter, on Facebook. Just find us and you will find all these stories if you're looking to gain more insight. That's all for this week. So I will see you next Thursday. Stay tuned. And until then, keep loving Bahrain.